Hey, what's going on YouTube? What do you do when a video fails? Post it on YouTube. Hey, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to post a video here because it was a total fail. And not every one of my videos, even though they're edited nicely and everything seems to come out perfectly in the end or whatever, it doesn't always go that way. But I figured, what the heck, I've never posted one of my failed videos before, and the amount of time it takes to make a video, the amount of time it takes to edit the video down, sometimes it's kind of a bummer when you've wasted, so many hours on the filming and then so many hours of off-camera work and then so many hours of editing, and it's not a video you can post. So I said, forget it, I'm gonna post this one. So enjoy a failed video. Hey, what's going on YouTube? My wife picked up some tie-dye not too long ago, and I decided I would use the extras to tie-dye a couple Hot Wheels. I've seen this done before but never given it a try myself. There we go. She got the it was a tulip one-step tie-dye, sort of a kit. And I have a couple vehicles here that I'm going to work with, the Datsun 620 and the Datsun 240Z, both in white. The white on it has to be paint. It can't be a white plastic body. The plastic body won't soak up the dye, but the paint will soak it up, and white paint shows up the best. So I'm going to do the 240Z in blue, see how well that one shows up. It seems like a dark blue in the bottle when it's concentrated, but it'll be a lot lighter on the car when it's done. And then I'm gonna do the Datsun 620 in the purple. I've watched a bunch of videos of this online, and it seems like most people left it in between a half an hour to an hour. Some people just did it straight room temperature. Watched another video where a guy was boiling his on the stove. The boiling seemed to work pretty good, although it melted the windows on his. I'm guessing if the temperature was a little lower, it would have the same effect without melting the plastic. But I'm gonna try mine at room temperature, and I want the purple on the Datsun 620 to show up really well, so I'm actually gonna leave it for 24 hours to really to let that purple soak in so we can get a nice dark purple the way JDMs are supposed to look, I guess. Either way, I wanna do it purple. Alright, so my plan is to leave them standing up in the blister. The wheels give it a little bit of a gap from the bottom. Well, jump forward a little bit. This is super exciting. I missed the entire action sequence. For some reason, it wasn't recording. I got the 620 in the purple over here, and I've got the 240Z over here in the blue. And I'm gonna leave them for 24 hours. And we'll check them after that. Well, I ran out of gloves, so I've got a baggie around my hand here. Well, this was a total fail. I've gone this far, I figured I'd show you guys what happened. Every video I watched of dyeing cars said the same thing. You gotta use this very specific dye, like right dye or whatever, and I didn't use that. And I'd watched these videos before I even started doing it, but when my wife was doing her tie-dyeing, a couple drops of it got on the sink, on the countertop, and it stained those immediately. So I assumed the dye that I had was going to be plenty good enough to dye a car, but apparently not. The purple didn't hold even a smidge. And the blue, well, the top of the car a little bit, you can almost feel the dye that's there, but it didn't soak into the paint. All it did was land on top of the car, and the dye, after a little while being exposed to oxygen, thickens up, and that's all it was. Just the stuff that landed on the flat surfaces of the car got dye on it, but the side, barely anything. So yeah, total fail. Not every video works, not every experiment works, not every video I make is worthy of putting up on YouTube, but I figured I would at least show you this one just because why not? A failed video, you know? We all have them, and I spent a whole bunch of time editing up to this point to where I had to pull the cars out, and I had that half of the video ready to go. As soon as I was gonna, pull the cars out, that would have been the second half of the video, but second half is just a fail. So no big worries. What are you gonna do? Hope you guys are out hunting. Hope you guys are out finding cool things, doing cooler things than me. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.